So as we await news regarding Mookie Betts and where he's going to sign with, there's actually a crazy story coming out of the South Side in Chicago. We got to talk about it, and it involves Bruce Lee.
And he drives it into right center field, hit a ton. This baby is way back on a here.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Humm Baby Baseball channel. And today we're talking about Bruce Lee, but not the famous martial artist. Obviously, a different Bruce Lee has been selling tickets to White Sox games over in Chicago, but these are tickets he's not supposed to be selling. And this is a scam that he made a ton of money and cost the White Sox a ton of money. So if you're a White Sox fan, you shouldn't be too happy about this because the White Sox lost out on cash that they could have used. So let's talk about this story. Feds charge broker ex-White Sox employees in years-long ticket scam. Bruce Lee allegedly made $868,369 by fraudulently selling over 34,000 White Sox tickets between 2016 and 2019. A prolific broker and two former Chicago White Sox employees have been charged in an alleged scheme to fraudulently sell thousands of tickets to the Southsiders ball games, ultimately costing the team
$1 million.
Now you might be saying, $1 million bucks, and not that big a deal.
$1 million isn't exactly a lot of money these days.
When you're talking about ticket sales, I mean, think about where this money comes from. This is just $1 million just out of their hands. $1 million pays for a baseball player on their roster. You know, not one of their better players, but obviously that's going to take care of a guy making the minimum major league salary and then some. $1 million is a lot of money. So, you know, when you get $1 million just taken out of your hands and you don't even realize it because someone's scamming you, that's a big deal. The broker, 34-year-old Bruce Lee of Chicago, has been charged along with former ticket sellers James Costello and William O'Neill, and the indictment became public, and it claims that Lee made almost $1 million bucks. Lee, owner of Great Tickets, faces 11 counts of wire fraud, 2 counts of money laundering. Costello is charged with 1 count of wire fraud, and O'Neill is charged with lying to the FBI when he claimed last March he never gave Lee complimentary White Sox tickets without the team's knowledge.
Bullshit.
Jumping down a little bit to find out exactly what they did, the indictment alleges Costello and O'Neill generated thousands of complimentary and discount White Sox tickets without required vouchers and gave them to Lee in exchange for unspecified amounts of cash, which of course he went ahead and sold those babies on Stub Hub. And they were able to generate those tickets using employees' ID codes to access White Sox computers. So they had to use the complimentary vouchers, which usually are used for players and the friends of players and things like that. So they're able to get tickets, but you can't just, take those and print out tickets and go sell them on Stub Hub. That is absolutely not what you're supposed to do. No one's supposed to do that. And it was a little scheme they were doing, 2 or 3 involved. The one guy said, hey, I need your help. Can you get this complimentary tickets? We're going to sell them to this guy. And they eventually sell them to Bruce Lee. And Bruce Lee takes those tickets and puts them on Stub Hub and sells them for more than obviously what he paid for them to get them. Just a huge scam, and he costing the team $1 million. He sold 11,000 tickets during the 2018 season. The agent noted that the next most successful 3 sellers on Stub Hub sold just 129, 113, 108 tickets respectively. Right there, something weird is up. Something weird is going on. How come the most successful sellers on Stub Hub usually sell 100 tickets or so? A little more. And this guy's selling 11,000? Where are you getting 11,000 tickets? And how can you sell? I mean, anybody can sell 11,000 tickets, but you're going to lose money. How are you able to sell those for profit? How are you getting them? What are you paying for them? And how are you paying enough that you can sell them for more? Well, obviously, it's because the people that were selling to them were getting them for free because they were ripping off the White Sox using complimentary vouchers. What's crazy is this went on for 4 seasons, 16, 17, 18, 19. Bruce Lee was taking the White Sox out financially by stealing almost $1 million, getting those tickets, reselling them for money, and now he is in deep crap. Another article said that when Michael Kopech made his major league debut, he sold 500 tickets to that game. I mean, absolutely amazing to have 500 tickets that you could sell. He got them very cheap, obviously, because the people that sold it to him stole them from the White Sox. Absolutely a crazy story, and we'll see what goes down. I don't know what kind of time they're going to be looking at. I couldn't find that yet, but it's probably going to be pretty significant. That's a big amount of money right there. And White Sox, they're one of the teams that I've talked about a lot this offseason, and they made a lot of great moves, and this is actually nothing against the White Sox. Obviously, a couple of their employees were dirty, and this guy, obviously Bruce Lee, dirty, putting a bad name to Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee is supposed to be a name of greatness, not a name of stealing tickets from the White Sox and selling them for profit. Come on, Bruce. But the White Sox are a team I really like going into 2020. If we're sticking with baseball, I really do like the White Sox. And this is a crazy situation right here that the Sox, they could have had an extra $1 million to spend on a free agent or something. You don't know how that could have affected the team. It's not $500. It's not $1,000. It's not $10,000. It's almost $1 million. Yeah, it's over a period of time, but dang, $1 million was stolen from the White Sox. Now, not the end of the world for them. They still look great. Not saying it's affecting them, on field, but still, when you're a company, that's a big amount of money. And the White Sox spotted there was a problem. The FBI spotted there was a problem when they saw his sales on Stub Hub, and the White Sox realized, what's up with all these vouchers, dude? I mean, what kind of family y'all inviting? All your family and friends and everybody in the world is getting these vouchers? That's not normal. I'm sure usually players use a few of the vouchers here and there, but not in this amount. So it was obviously something was amiss, and these guys got nailed. You do the crime, you do the time, and these guys are going down. I'll follow this story and see if we can eventually find out what kind of time they got. Thanks again, everybody, for joining me on this video. I really do appreciate it. Go ahead and check out the links in the description if you don't mind. I got a Twitter account. Check out HummBaby.com as well. And I got a Patreon if you want to help give back to the channel. Help me grow, and you're going to get some benefits for yourself as well, including a shout out and your name in the end card, and some other benefits are possible as well, depending on what tier you choose. Go check it out if you want. Would really appreciate it. So I'm going to talk to you guys next time. See ya!
When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. Every time the chips are down, it's bye-bye, baby. History's in the making at Oracle Park.